Welcome back to Life Beyond Cancer. For 18 months, my life revolved around treatment. I knew exactly where I had to be. My calendar was filled with chemotherapy, radiation, blood work, doctor's appointments, scans, and follow-up visits. Before long, those appointments became part of my routine. My care team became part of my routine too. They knew my name, they knew my treatment plan, and they knew what I was going through. Without even realizing it, I found comfort in that routine. I found security there. Then one day, I was told I was entering the survivorship program. A tear began to fall. Now you may be wondering, why would you cry after finishing treatment? I asked myself the same question. I was grateful. I was relieved. I was thankful. But at the same time, I was apprehensive. Those feelings can't exist together. As I sat there, my mind went somewhere I wasn't expecting. And I thought about my mother. Yes. Years earlier, I had been her caregiver during her cancer journey. Our lives revolved around treatments, doctor's appointments, medications, and doing everything we could to help her. Then one day, that routine came to a screeching halt when she transitioned. At that moment, I wasn't comparing my journey to hers. They were actually different. What came back to me was the feeling of the routine ending. It was over. There was no more security there for me. For 18 months, I became accustomed to seeing my care team. They had walked beside me through one of the most difficult seasons of my life. Then, little by little, the appointments became less frequent. Every week became every few weeks. Every few weeks became every few months. I don't think people realize how much security those appointments provided. You know, someone is checking on you. You know, someone is watching your progress. You know, if something doesn't look right, your team is there. Then one day you're expected to step into survivorship. Survivorship, I'll be honest with you, it doesn't come with a manual. I don't think we talk enough about that part. The world celebrates because treatment is over, and you should. But many survivors quietly ask themselves, what now? And if they didn't, I did. What happens if something doesn't feel right? Who do I call? Will I ever stop worrying before every follow up appointment? Will I ever feel like myself again? Nobody really prepared me for those questions. I don't believe my care team forgot about me. Not at all. They had done exactly what they were supposed to do. They helped me to get to survivorship. And for that, I will always be grateful. But survivorship has its own challenges. You leave treatment carrying scars. You leave with side effects. You leave with gratitude. And sometimes you leave with fear. Healing doesn't stop because the treatment stopped. In many ways, another kind of healing begins. You begin learning to trust your body again. You begin learning to live with uncertainty. You begin discovering what your new normal looks like. If you're listening today and treatment has ended, but you're feeling a little lost, I want you to know you're not alone. Many of us have walked that same road. Give yourself grace. Take one day at a time. Healing is still happening, even if it looks different now. I am Frances, And this has been Life Beyond Cancer. Remember, life after cancer isn't about returning to who you once were. It's about discovering who you are becoming. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.